I'm going to quickly show you how to make these super soft and really delicious 100% whole wheat sourdough pita. I'm going to show you all the tips and tricks to making sure these puff every time in the oven. In the morning when my sourdough starter is ripe and ready for feeding, I use it to mix right into this dough. Add all of the ingredients except the olive oil to the bowl of a mixer. I like to mix this dough in a few phases, so first I'll turn the mixer to a low speed and just get all the ingredients incorporated. Then I'll turn the mixer up to 120 RPMs and mix for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes of mixing, you'll notice the dough will start to kind of grab that breaker bar in the middle. It's smoother and more elastic, but we're not quite done yet. Set a timer for 5 minutes and let the dough rest. In this recipe, I call for holding back some of the water. That makes the initial part of mixing easier. And now with this second phase of mixing, we'll add that reserved water, or water 2, in small increments as mixing progresses. This lets me effectively develop the dough's gluten up front, and then I can add the water in small increments through the next 5 minutes as needed. After 5 minutes, I've added all the water, and you can see the dough will start to form this pumpkin shape. It's not super smooth and strong because this is very highly hydrated, but at this point I'll reset the timer to 3 minutes and add the olive oil in slowly. After the olive oil is absorbed and you're done mixing, the dough will look smoother and elastic, but still a little shaggy. That's okay because we're going to give it more stretches and folds during bulk fermentation to give it more strength. Now cover the dough and set a timer for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, wet your hands and give the dough 4 stretches and folds. After the set, cover the dough and repeat it again. After the second set, cover the dough and just let it rest for the full 3 hours in bulk fermentation. After 3 hours in bulk fermentation, you'll notice the dough will have risen about 25% and be a little puffy to the touch. Lightly flour a half baking sheet and the top of the dough and scrape it out to your work surface. Lightly flour the top and divide the dough into 10 pieces that are 120 grams each. I try to divide the dough into rectangles with as few cuts as possible. After you've divided all the dough, turn one piece over and lightly degas it. Then fold the sides over each other into the middle. Flip the piece over and use your bench knife or bench scraper to tighten it against the work surface. It's important to get a tight, smooth, and uniform surface on this dough, and make sure the bottom has a sealed seam. Repeat for all the pieces and place them on the floured baking sheet. Cover it and let the dough proof for 1 hour. During this time, also preheat your oven with a baking surface inside to 550 degrees. After an hour, the dough will be nice and puffy and ready to go into the oven. I like to flour both sides of the dough to make it non-stick. Then I'll use my rolling pin to very lightly roll it out to a 7-inch diameter circle. You'll notice I'm using the weight of the rolling pin to mostly flatten the dough. I'm not pressing down hard, causing it to stick to the countertop. For the most reliable puff in the oven, avoid pinching or poking holes into the dough, which will allow steam to escape. Just gently roll the dough out into a 7-inch circle and then transfer it to a floured pizza peel to slide into the oven. Slightly shimmy the peel to make sure that the dough is non-stick, and then slide it right into the oven. Bake at 550 for 1 to 2 minutes until the dough has fully puffed up, and then use a fish spatula to flip it over and continue baking on the other side. These cook very fast. You might need only 1 minute on the other side. You don't want to overbake these because they'll become very hard and crusty. Remove from the oven and put in a container lined with a towel and cover. These whole wheat pita are super easy to make and are great for dipping or filling with your favorite ingredients.